as a serviceman, photographer, I done been in situations where it's like, oh, shorty ass cold. She thought she was gonna get these pictures for free. Bitch, I need my bread. I don't really give a fuck about no coochie. Like,
coochie don't pay my bills.
You know what I'm saying? And not hit. Because my thing is, I'd rather you be a client than somebody that I hit. Because more than likely, because it probably won't go ideally. That'll be some coochie that I done got once or twice. Whereas this could be a client and a referral that I get that's going to keep putting money in my pocket.
Dick discipline.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she was trying to show that coochie discipline, but she failed.
It's your freak hostess, Jody, and you're tuned into Provocative.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
I will marry a nigga off some dick because everything else we can work on.
And I have sporadic periods of excessive masturbation. I really like how that just sounded. If I fuck you once and it's good, I'm gonna keep fucking you. Cause I didn't start sucking dick until college.
Blew in that man's butthole. that shit is wicked. That shit is...
Welcome back to another episode of Skinemax with your girl, Jody, the provocative one, and...
Precious with the perspective.
And we got high already. I had food. I ate food. I have nothing else to report. What do you have?
Still got some snacks, right? Still got my cheddar cheese ruffles, some Reese's, some worms, cupcakes, donuts. We here. Jody, feel free. You want anything right now?
I would like some sour worms.
For sure. I was finna bust these down.
Yeah, I would like those. And today we are talking about Mea Culpa.
I think that's what we'll call it. I'm cool with that because I don't know if it's Culpa or Cupla or whatever the fuck.
I think ain't it spelled Cupa? Culpa?
Is it? I don't know why I threw an L in there.
It is Culpa. Culpa. Mea Culpa is.
And who Culpa what? Because her name was Mia.
Her name was Mia.
Yeah, I don't know Copas or dicks because I don't know. I don't know what else.
A couple dicks is crazy.
Yeah, like,
that's insane.
I know she did too.
I'm not. Maybe it is a couple. Her name is Mia Harper.
Yeah.
So the main characters. Let's go through that.
Like you say, Mia. We can say her husband. I think his name was Cal.
Yep, Cal. Kal is a dumbass way to spell it.
Like what, bro? Like, yeah, him. Zahir was the artist. I think the brother's name was like Roy or Ray or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Mother.
And then we got Miss Mississippi.
Who the fuck is that?
From P Valley.
Oh, that was her best
Ray
friend.
wife. Yep.
Charlize. I think that name was.
Yep,
Yeah.
Charlize.
So I hate to be this guy. I tend to stay out of like lady business for sure, just because, you know, hated that white bitch in that lace front. Hate the fact she was white with that wig on. That shit blew me. The fact that I saw it, it just bothered me so much.
You talking about like mama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fake like she had cancer. Fucking crazy. Fucking nuts.
I know somebody that faked like they had cancer.
Wow, we won't do that here. Oh no. Hey man, hand me the worms, Jody, please.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was not talking about her.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Whatever.
Go on, man.
I'm minding my business. Anyways. The plot.
That was insane. So basically Mia and Cal are having marital issues. Cal not working. He was on drugs.
Tough. Hey, so tough. Like, why were you on drugs, young, regular looking dude?
Bro, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Tyler Perry, man.
So Mea, who's a lawyer, she footing the bill, so her husband ain't doing shit.
Playing the game.
Playing the game. She footing the bill. His mama hate her.
So bad.
Hate her. He's a mama's boy.
So much.
Mama trying to put him on with his childhood friend.
All in her face and shit. Like, so disrespectful.
Right as hell. Ray don't like her either. Her only friend is Charlize, but actually,
Charlize is
not a good friend
at all.
Cause what? And then we have the artist Zaire.
Yeah.
He legal trouble. He wants Mea to take his case because they trying to basically say he murdered his girlfriend.
Facts.
I'm trying to see how this nigga not in jail.
You know what I'm saying?
He able to fight from the outside. He got money.
Yeah, he's got real money.
He got real money, clearly. But I guess nobody, no conviction.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
like, yeah, y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah, and then,
Catch
you
me
know,
outside.
Mea takes on the case because she need the money. She ends up fucking her client.
Check me out. I think we had this conversation before. I don't know. Because I don't know if this was good acting on Kelly Rowland's part.
Mm-hmm.
But you knew they was gonna fuck. Like, it was like the whole, and that was intended, right? It was like a foreshadowing type thing, so I felt it. But I hate, kind of like how he told her at a certain point in the movie, like, you can't even tell me you're attracted to me. You walking around acting like you can ignore the just kind of attraction. You feel me? And I feel like the entire movie she gave, I'm just gonna act like I'm not gonna fuck this nigga. But from the very moment she took that case, she knew she would, could, should not. Whichever one. You feel me? And I feel like women be having, I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I can't say when, or I ain't gonna say I can't say when they gonna go, because they tend to let me know. So, but I be feeling like sometimes women know and try to, like, I guess keep it at bay, keep the dick at arm's length. Jody, is that what's help me out here? Like, what is it? What is that? Why is that?
I don't know why, because
She's
I don't be doing that.
Talking about I embrace.
Oh my God. Nah, but for real. You want to still have some level of professionalism because, again, this person is coming to you as your client type shit. It don't matter about your attraction.
But
Don't none of that shit matter, because me being attracted to you don't pay my bills.
that's a fact. But my thing be like,
Plus, she married.
that part. But bitch, you knew what you knew. You acted like you wasn't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna stunt. As a serviceman, photographer, I done been in situations where it's like, oh, shorty ass cold. She thought she was gonna get these pictures for free. Bitch, I need my bread. I don't really give a fuck about no coochie. Like,
Coochie don't pay my bills.
you know what I'm saying? And not hit. Because my thing is, I'd rather you be a client than somebody that I hit. Because more than likely, because it probably won't go ideally. That'll be some coochie that I done got once or twice. Whereas this could be a client and a referral that I get that's going to keep putting money in my pocket.
Dick discipline.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she was trying to show that coochie discipline, but she failed.
She failed the moment she thought her husband was cheating.
Because that was it. Like, that, like, nigga, you broke playing the game all day, and you got the nerve to be fucking a bitch, though them be the type of niggas who got time to be fucking bitches. Niggas at work. Man, and them niggas gonna fuck some bitches, too. But he's got time. And wasn't cheating, though. That's the fucked up part about that. Like,
He was doing some other shit, but it wasn't cheating.
yeah.
And that's what make this whole fucking movie wild. But let's try to keep shit in context.
Facts.
Like, all right, outside of how the movie ended wildly. Because
fucking Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry makes telenovelas for black people.
Not mad at that.
Right? Like, I watch telenovelas. It's just super dramatic. Like, very dramatic. It's an over dramatization of
just
things.
life.
Yeah.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
like, bro.
The extremest situations be at the most extreme in a Tyler Perry film. Like, if you thought this shit was like crazy, we gonna take it here. You know what I'm saying?
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Very much, but wait, there's more, right? But so as soon as her friend say, "Damn, I saw them walk into a hotel together," she got a private eye friend. She instantly, I'm finna go fuck somebody. Yeah. Now, I don't believe in doing something as a retaliation to what somebody did to me.
Show pussy, lady.
Like,
put it out there.
Somebody doing something ain't gonna force me to fuck somebody that I don't want to fuck. Yeah. I've never done that. I've never gave away like, all right, take this pussy. Like,
I feel like
revenge pussy.
I feel like that's a thing though. Like women, and from my personal experience, I've had women who've like found out that maybe I fucked with somebody else or whatever the case, and now they feel like them going to fuck another nigga, or you know what I'm saying, like hurts me when it's like pussy. Yeah, like you did what you wanted with it. Like and if anything, it didn't, I feel like, accomplish what you wanted to, because I'm the type of nigga who like, but it was a used car when I got it. I might take it again, but you won't get the, I feel like, access, response, or the hurt that you think you're trying to inflict upon me by fucking up your shit.
And that's because, you know, they claim men can't take what they dish out. Like, you would be lucky if the nigga that you trying to like do that with actually gives a fuck. Because that's what it is. Like, you can't say, oh, men can't dish what they take out and call yourself trying to like flip the, you know, turn the tables type shit. And he like, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine
like,
that being a motherfucker response like,
alright, you good? Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, like
love yours.
Yeah, like you don't get the desired effect. So you can't just assume that a nigga fucking with you the way you think, or even that he would even tolerate, like he would even entertain some shit like that, because he might just be like, bro, I really, you know what I'm saying, like I don't give a fuck for real. Like, so now what?
So going back, before she found out her husband cheated and they had, I think Kelly and her husband may have been the first sex scene in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. Very she seemed very dissatisfied.
She was very dissatisfied.
Anytime a woman, this is
the disconnect. Let me tell you about this, because Tyler Perry didn't even write this right. Because any girl that has ever had a nigga live with her that ain't had no fucking job and they play the game all day, they serving dick, because that's all they got.
They at least got that.
They at least got dick. He made it seem like he ain't even had that. All this nigga got is some fucking curly, wavy, cute ass hair, and he light skinned. That's it. Like, you ain't got no job. You playing the game all day. The least you was supposed to be doing was...
Not to mention he's an addict. We don't know what he's addicted to.
He's a crackhead.
But my boy's a handsome clock.
He's a handsome crackhead. Yeah. So that's what we have a lawyer married to a handsome crackhead.
Yeah.
That ain't serving dick. I feel like crackheads probably serve dick.
Man, what? That is nuts. I don't know. Fuck you talking about? I won't know.
Because here's the thing. Think about the crackhead energy, right? They kind of like, oh, I'm over here, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, I feel like it would be very exciting.
The jackrabbit bitch.
Yeah, but I don't think they was jackrabbit. Like, I feel like they would. I feel like a crackhead probably like got a lot of stamina.
You finna fuck around and have Skinemax fear factor. Find somebody to go fuck a crackhead to see what they think.
It wouldn't be me. I don't look. The closest I did was having sex with somebody that snorted coke. That's the closest, and that was good sex.
Pill poppers, you ain't never fuck no nigga who pop no pills.
Yeah, I've been the nigga that popped the pill.
So
It was me.
Not you, crackhead, shorty.
I'm the crackhead.
That's why you said sex.
No.
You're
If they be
sick.
fucking shit.
You're
If they
sick.
man off drugs, I'll
You're
be
crazy.
Came here to. My name
Crazy
is
as
Chuck. I
Yeah,
came.
fuck. The fuck.
Yeah. See, now that just supported my theory. I know for a fact.
Talking about they be fucking.
They be knocking shit off the hinges. You ever seen a crackhead try to like take something? They get real strong too.
Real strong.
Bad look.
That's a fact. Real deep strength from the motherlands that they pull that shit from off that
Yeah. I feel like I think I'm making points.
Yeah. Fucking wild as fuck. But going back to the terrible scene, I feel like though, I don't know, the sex could have been bogus, but I feel like she also just wasn't there. I feel like
it was probably good. It probably wasn't as bogus, but where you are mentally can determine how something feels. That's why I be talking to
fantasizing about dude all day and being up under him all in his nice ass loft and
I know he smelled like fucking cocoa butter and wishes.
This
the
don't
fuck,
mean this
like
bitch, all of it. He picked her phone up. She was trying not to go, but couldn't help it.
Can we talk about this? How this nigga had photos of bitches above his bed. She started pulling the damn papers back, and it's like, here's another bitch. Here's another.
As an artist, that shit made me want to. And Lance talked about this before. That shit made me want to format a general poem and just plug bitches' names in there. Like, just fuck around and create a joint and just tell them, motherfucker, this is for you, Jasmine. Alicia, this is for you, but it's all just the same. Fuck is you talking about? I just switched the names out. Like, I feel like artists get away with shit like that. Like, you look, you can unbuck your eyes, nigga. Cause I feel like the songs when Skilla Baby, you the coldest, he's not talking to one bitch. He's talking to a billion bitches. You feel me? And all of them love it.
See, this is the difference between niggas and niggas. Cause I'm a nigga too. But anything I tell you, baby, I mean it.
For sure.
I mean that shit.
Sure.
And it's for you. It ain't for no other motherfucker. It ain't. It's not a. It's not a template.
For sure.
I really come up with this shit and I say it because that's how I feel about you.
I've never repeated the same to different, but it's a format. Fucking shit. Them was different bitches he had when you peeled. Them was not all the same bitches.
It was
some
different.
bitches was hands in their face. Some bitches was all different. Baby, I saw all y'all in different lights.
Yes.
It's the same idea. You feel me?
Insane.
It's a different execution, sweetheart. Like, that's all it is. And bitches, as fucked up as it may sound or say, like, I feel like going even into, I guess, fast forwarding a little bit into kinks, into the movie and shit. Like, obviously, Kelly was a voyeur. You know what I'm saying? Like,
her ass was over there.
Yeah,
She
watch
was
it. And even, I don't know if you peeped when he was reading the thing about the type of sex that Zahir and his old girlfriend was having. Kelly getting that, damn, he be bitching her nipples and biting her. And, like, you could see it in her face. Like, being overtaken by.
Very much a voyeur. I could see that. I could see Zahir being a dom. I could see him being a sadist, obviously based off of what they described in terms of his sex life with his ex-girlfriend. I could see him being a exhibitionist.
Obviously non-monogamous.
Very non-monogamous, for sure. But the exhibitionist shit was like when he was like fucking his neighbor and she was watching type shit. And he just kept like...
Yeah. You see me.
Yeah.
You want some?
Yeah. I got more. Yeah. This bitch could hop. She could get up out of here. And that's exactly what he took. leave. The fuck? Like, that was, baby. I don't know how I would feel if a nigga ever told me to leave for another bitch.
You're a black woman. Like, I feel like that was the difference. And you see the roles weren't reversed. You see it wasn't him telling Kelly to leave, having the white woman come in. It was because, I don't know.
I mean, but obviously he didn't give a fuck about her. So that ain't really, like, whether she was black or white, that's what I'm saying. That part didn't matter to me. It's the fact that, because if she was black, he still would have told her to leave.
Facts. You say, I don't know that you'd ever be the chick that could be told to leave.
I'm not the chick that, I'm Kelly, bitch. Like, I'm Mea. I'm not no.
I'm mad at that.
Yeah.
And I guess what bitches be cool with the leave, though. Like, which ones will kind of be like, you're right, I should. Or, I don't mind.
You're right, I should.
Like,
that's hilarious.
I've done what I was supposed to do here.
Yeah, I warmed you up for her. That is insane.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. But yeah, I see him being in those roles for sure. He very much had Dom energy. Everybody else seemed pretty vanilla.
Yeah.
But also the only people that we know have sex is Mea and Cal, and then Mea and Zaire.
It was a random people fucking at the orgy party.
Oh,
that they went to.
Yeah. Well, the fact that like, here's the thing. I feel like all orgy parties on TV is kind of portrayed the same way. It's like, oh, you go into this secret basement room and people doing freaky shit on the dance floor. Y'all want to hear something funny? That's actually how it is in real life. That's exactly how it goes.
Talking about they didn't fuck that up.
They didn't fuck that up. It very much gives you a sense of what happens in reality. I'm going to a play party on Friday. That's exactly what be happening. You walk up in there and you get your phone. You put your phones away, like you got to surrender your phone and shit like that, because no recording, motherfuckers. Nice. Type shit. And you get checked in, and it's like you go to the back in the sex rooms. But if you don't go to the back, like, people just like dancing on the dance floor, like playing pool.
I'm out playing pool. I'm out doing regular nigga activities.
Doing very regular stuff. And then if you go like to the stairwell, you might hear some moaning. You might hear
I'll fuck around, just kick it in the stairwell.
But yeah, they didn't mess that up. So shout out to y'all. The whole them having paint all over them and laying there naked and shit like that.
How you feel about that?
That's
a lot of people.
That was romanticized as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not rubbing paint on a motherfucker. I'm finna fuck. Yeah. Ain't no paint finna get my coochie.
Man, that's what I be thinking about when it comes to shit like that. Like, we got open holes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens if you get that? I don't know that that's sanitary. I don't know that it's safe.
Yeah.
It was I understood the passion behind the scene and what it was supposed to portray.
You know how like they be showing shower sex and you think like, oh my God, this is gonna be so fucking fire.
Terrible.
And then you do shower sex and you like,
because you ain't got that type of shower. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
had shower sex in a big shower and it was good. I had shower sex at
one of my best videos is a shower scene, and I was surprised. I was like, whoa, this ain't terrible.
At like the harbor where they be docking the boats, they have showers in those. So I had shower sex in a public bathroom.
Oh fuck. That sounds crazy.
I was standing there. It was funny because I was like standing there, getting my coochie ate. I was standing in the shower. I'm like, this is lit. Look at you down there. Going to work. I love this for me.
Yeah, you should. You should. That'd be the best. Like, when you are like in sex, when you're able to have those two present minds in a space where it's like you're not so overcome with like the feel good sensation of it that you still able to be in your like, oh my God, this person's down there, you're able to appreciate what you're feeling, but also know that person's doing
and
what
we
they
in a
supposed to be
public
doing.
fucking place.
Yeah.
Like, we could get caught at any time, but we're not gonna get caught because we locked the door. So at the most, somebody a knock. But still, like, I'm like, oh, this shit lit. I also had sex on a boat too, like in the middle of like the daytime. So yeah, like I've had some pretty lit exhibitionist experiences in my life.
That's what's up.
More to come.
That's what's up.
Have you had any exhibitionist experiences?
I've got head in the theater. I've
never done it.
The Osaka Japanese Garden Parks, like on 50. So I don't know if you know where like those
It's behind the museum.
Yeah. And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So you know where that little silver little structure is? It's like a sculpture. It's like a flower almost budding out of the ground. Went in the middle of those and got some cooch.
Nice.
Walgreens parking lot. I've fucked on the side of train tracks before. I'm pretty like when it comes to that, I'm versed.
I had sex in the rain one time.
Yeah, I've had to get
That was
creative
lit.
in certain
That was lit.
situations.
Yeah, in the rain. It was coming down. That shit was lit.
Not popping pussy for Lil Saint.
And it was raining hard. It was not a drizzle. It was raining. Yeah. Very much Ashanti video.
Talking about
Rain.
inclement weather coochie.
Yeah. One Wish video for sure. That was lit. That was lit. Yeah, I definitely think those two are probably the only ones that got kinks.
Yeah.
We don't know enough about everybody else. Again, Cal, he was giving vanilla. Very, very much vanilla vibes. He couldn't even last.
It definitely seemed.
It seemed like
quick.
it was quick. Like, oh shit, I
And
gave
he was
you
trying
up.
hard, and that's what I was gonna say, right? And maybe this is like ego. I'm not even maybe. This is pure ego for me speaking right now. Like, if a woman can't immediately walk after we've had sex, I don't feel like I did it right. And I know like the legs don't like, but I feel like, damn, you not at least even tired, bitch? Like you can just hop up.
You can't walk. You can't get up slowly. You can't take your time.
You know what I'm saying, bitch? You done just got right up. Like you don't like nothing happened. Like, damn, like it was, I'm just here, huh? Like, and I feel like the fact that she moved like that, like after they finished, he was laying there, my boy was beat, he under the cover getting that. And she just scurried on along like she was finna leave the crib. I'm like, damn, nigga, you don't need. I see some shit like that. All right, I'm pulling the bitch back. Eat your coochie a little bit, bitch. Nom. Like, you
No.
Like, you not finna just get up at him. Like, come back. Like, I'm not just leave.
I'm not mad at that. I love that you have that mindset actually, because
that's terrible. Like,
because it's motherfuckers out here that don't care
on me. Like, and that's terrible. And it's crazy because it's terrible for them. But I feel like it's more terrible for me because even though you my wife and you probably not telling people that shit, you probably are telling people that shit. Like,
you don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a best friend. Your best friend might talk too much.
Crazy. Looking at me. Boy, you don't even be fucking her right. What? Like, why would she say that to me? Like, I'm damn near on your top, bitch. Like, why is she speaking to me this way?
Why is she talking to me like this? Is
you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, G, you got me fucked up.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Yeah. And I feel like that is what made the sexual tension, because that's really what the movie was. I feel like
it was also forbidden sex. Per usual, sex is always forbidden.
Let's have sex, people. Damn.
It's like that storyline is gonna keep like damn near every time we talk about sex in a movie. It's like forbidden, not supposed to do this, not supposed to do this. Like that yearning, that longing for it. And I think it's an easy narrative to tell as well. I definitely think it's an easy narrative because we've been conditioned to view sex as bad, as naughty, as, dirty. That's why even when you have sex talk, they refer to it as dirty talk. Like, oh, we finna get nasty. We finna it's nothing like nasty is not a bad thing. Like, I like nasty. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to get.
You gotta say it like that.
I want to get nasty, like a.
You can't just say that shit nasty.
I want to get nasty, like a fucking black jelly bean. Like, I want to get like licorice.
Disgusting.
I want to get fucking nasty. I want to get gross.
Nah, bitch can't tell me she want to get gross. I'm putting the fucking COVID mask on. Bitch tell me she want to get gross. I imagine some shit oozing. A bitch tell me she want to get gross.
Oh my god.
Nah, bitch, we can keep it nasty. We gotta get gross.
We can't get disgusting.
You get a little disgusting, but I feel like gross just get like gross. Just sound like when a bitch open her mouth, green gas come out like
that damn. Oh man, that fucking video.
Gross just sounds
motherfucking
crazy.
That Khalees fucking video when she was going through the whole fucking video breathing green air. You know what I'm talking about? She was a witch. She was floating around.
Oh fuck! No.
I gotta find the fucking video.
That sounds terrible.
Oh my god! Like that was real. I'm like, why is this bitch so weird? Khalees. Oh my god. Singer. Song with.
Damn, so this side note, so like, and maybe not for you, and maybe you have been in this situation, like, so y'all just sit through unenjoyable sex, huh? Or have had to in the past.
Yes. Very unfortunate.
It's the face of disgust for me.
Yeah.
Let's not get that disgusting. Fuck you trying, that's disgusted.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's, and it's fucked up, cause, and this is I guess the plight of a woman in a space where I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. No, I don't know why she's like that. That's terrible. It's crazy. I love her now though. Yeah, I don't know why she's doing that.
See, I told you she was floating around and like every time she talked, it's like song? Get along with me. No, get along with you. Saying I just want to get along with you, but you floating around and every time you open your mouth, this like what I think is funky breath coming from your mouth. Like I don't. Why are you doing this?
I don't know. And that's crazy. I love her now. She's got.
I told you that.
Like,
I was like, bro, like that shit. I'm like, that was a weird ass fucking video. I never fucking forgot it. I was like 8.
I wish you didn't show me because that's strange.
Yeah, it is strange, but yeah, that's like So all right, back to this. Yeah. Not strange shit, but yeah. Forbidden sex. What we also find out is that Charlize slept with Zaire as well.
What's that though? Like in a space where I think women, I don't know, like, cause he was obviously like the playboy type, right?
My thing is, why you ain't tell your best friend that you fuck dude?
You know, motherfucker had to keep obviously her husband was fucking abusive. So,
but your best friend knew that your husband was abusive. You could have said like, "Yo,"
but maybe she was ashamed though, because she ultimately got played and finessed. So who's
then
niggas?
He whacked her.
Wait, which?
Yeah, Ray? Like they, right? Bro, this your wife. It's still your wife. You off the like she was just and then I don't know the weird shit with the mom.
All of it was weird.
We don't even want to get into it. It was some weird Oedipus mommy weird shit going on. Like I don't know, that was weird. But yeah, I even though them having sex with the paint all over them was like overly romanticized, I feel like for me, if I was to ever do some shit like that, we wouldn't have sex. Like I would probably still have on like panties and like a bra or something like that, and then we paint like just like we're intentionally putting paint on each other because again, I don't want this shit in my coochie. So Then we could like shower together.
One type of paint on your walls.
Yeah, and it's the kind that got melatonin and zinc in it and that. So yeah, no, don't. And I would be cool with us like showering together, and that would be like cute foreplay, and then we can fuck.
Yeah, because even like you said, the shower sex sometimes does not.
Because you don't have to have sex in the shower. You could just use the shower as foreplay. Like y'all rubbing on each other, y'all kissing in the water. Yeah. That's cute. Like that's sexy. Yeah. Guys. So I feel like, and I mean, I've been saying this more recently anyways, like because foreplay should last 18 to 40 minutes or as long as you can endure, which should still be at minimum 18 to 40 minutes. It could be, showering together. It could be how y'all talk to each other, massages, grazing, all of those different psychological and physical things that happen before sex. Like, it's no reason why it can't last 18 to 40 minutes.
And I feel like people hear that and it sounds exaggerated. It sounds like, damn, you doing all that. I'm finna. But when you taking into consideration the idea of time and the time that you spending with a motherfucker, if the objective is to at some point have some type of penetrative sex, whatever, again, leading up to that through, like you said, minor touches, shit. Motherfucker really like to be touched in general. Mm-hmm. That type shit. Talking to him, just proximity. And that's something that I've learned in regards to how close you are to a person and what that make them feel like. And I feel like that's one thing that Zahir's character did in regards to his presence or his energy.
Kept telling her, hey, you gotta come meet me at my crib.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it demanded you lean
come into
me.
His world.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm a direct you here. And I feel like a man with that type of energy can like have bitches pictures he peeling off the ceiling, because it's unfortunate, and it's not even unfortunate. Women, I feel like women will say they don't have a type, but that's the type of guy that certain women, not all obviously, but women tend to lean toward type shit, because he exuded masculinity. I'ma do what I want, when I want, how I want. You steady telling me to stop smoking my weed, bitch. I'ma keep smoking my weed, like, cause I set the rules around this bitch, and you gonna fall in line, husband or not, like. And I feel like, have you ever cheated?
Yes.
Okay. Was it because of sex, or was it kind of like, I got this opportunity, might as well fuck this other person?
Both.
Okay, cool. Was the person sex that you cheated with better than your, probably, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like it's was it only for the forbidden?
It was not. We not supposed to be doing this, and it feels so good.
That's terrible.
It's terrible.
That's crazy.
I will say this: I ain't never put it back in if it slip out.
He did. You didn't.
I didn't, because I wasn't cheating.
That's crazy. No. That's fucked up. Because I feel like, even in that sense, like I said, and maybe that's because Zahir led their situation. Because I feel like in the space with Kelly or Mea and her husband, they fucking, if you don't find it enjoyable, bitch, you can do it, put your back into it. Like, why you just laying there uncomfortable and visibly disgusted?
And I'm not accepting it. And I think that's the issue too. Like, oftentimes we see this portrayal of women. The woman's role is to get fucked. Like, you came here to get fucked. You not fucking. And that's where that pillow princess mentality comes from. And women, if we've already been conditioned as a society to not believe that women are sexual beings and that they don't enjoy sex,
them not taking ownership of their pleasure and of their sexual expression feeds into that narrative as well.
Yeah. And that's just not sexy.
It's
like,
not.
I don't know that, and some niggas may like it because they just, you know what I'm saying? I've heard you say it before, like you're just using them to masturbate with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I had that experience consciously for the first time, I feel like, ever last year. For the most part, I've tended to have sex with women who, even if they don't know everything they like, they open, willing to. I had sex with a woman for the first time this past year where it was like, all right, I almost don't feel like I should be doing this because you're just here, bitch. Like, limp, dead body, starfish it's giving. Like, back arch, not that. And you got a nice body, you feel me? And I think that's what it is. You accustomed to niggas just getting off to, oh, she fine, she got a fat ass, and for me,
I feel like people like that, you can't possibly enjoy sex. If you allow somebody else to kind of control whether or not you take pleasure in something, you can't possibly find it pleasurable. You just doing it as part of like your duty, or you feel like you obligated to do it, and that's not pleasurable. Like me, if I know I enjoy something, I'm gonna enjoy it by myself. I'm gonna enjoy it with you. I'm gonna enjoy it if it's with that person. Like, I really like bowling, right? It don't matter if I go bowling by myself, I go bowling with somebody. I'm enjoying this. I like to dance. It doesn't matter if I have a partner or not. I like to move my body. It's the same thing with sex. I really enjoy sex. So if I know there's certain things that I like to do, certain moves I like, certain whatever that I want to do, I'm going to do it because I control my pleasure. I control the outcome that I'm going to have. I want to bring the best parts of me to this experience so that both of us are enjoying it. Nobody should ever feel like I'm the one doing all the work.
Facts.
And a lot of men do end up doing a lot of work, but because they end up doing a lot of work, they don't want to do that work for that long, and that's why they don't be doing foreplay.
But even beyond that long, I feel like a lot of times niggas be working the wrong jobs. Like, you did all that work and she still didn't get, and that be my problem with women. Like, you done sat and watched this nigga pound you for damn near 25, 23 minutes, and you were not enjoying it. But this nigga's obviously putting his life in only for you to. We
have to advocate for ourselves. We have to advocate for our pleasure, and once we begin to do that, then I think things will begin to change. But we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do because it's still the girls are still afraid to masturbate, and I be masturbating in front of people. I be like, yeah, you gonna get this show. I recently sent somebody a squirt video.
That's cool. Not mad at it.
Yeah.
A while ago, I masturbated in front of somebody, but I was shy. Like, it took me long. I was a little blue because it took me longer to come. Cause I felt like this, it fucked my mind up because I've never done it.
But you're not an exhibitionist, right?
I won't. So I have no problem like having sex in front of people and or public, but I think, like I was about to get into, my dick was confused because he's like, when you see ladies, you're supposed to like not come. Now you just want me to come in front of this lady? Like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
hey, this is
you're
not
flipping the script,
right?
Like,
I thought I understood what was going on here.
Yeah, now you're doing something different. And I was like, this is taking way longer. I'm usually not this bad, lady. Like, sorry. Like, I'm usually, I'm less than a minute. I know hilarious. All the cheat codes, bitch.
That is hilarious.
And that's why it sucks to hear like women talk about masturbation so just kind of not into it, or like,
because we're ashamed. We're ashamed. That's what it is. Because like, for example, I'm in a Discord for another there's another podcaster, and somebody said, one of the people in the community said, in the Discord, like, how long do you masturbate before? How long can you masturbate before you begin to feel dirty? And I'm like, the limit does not exist for me because I don't feel dirty. I don't feel like, I'm not ashamed of it. But other people will be like, oh, if I do it past 5 minutes, I feel nasty, or I feel ashamed, or I feel guilty, or whatever that feeling is, like, oh, I don't want to do it no more. Bro, like, if you don't want to play with yourself, how can somebody else? Why do you think somebody else want to play with you?
But I guess I do get it, because sometimes after I do get joint off, he gotta be like, all right, bro, what you doing here? Like, you gotta have this.
You was too freaky.
Yeah, like,
too freaky. You couldn't wait on the lady.
When you realize it's fucking 2:33 in the afternoon, and you like, oh fuck, like, you just got this nut off for what, bro? Like,
but that's a limiting that's a limiting belief, though. That's where that guilt and shame come from. Now, it's a good thing if you don't feel that at all. Like, I don't be feeling that. I be good, especially because I'm like, bro, I know I'm finna be here like 30-40 minutes because I'm an edger. And I tell people, like, the way I have sex with myself is also the way I have sex with other people. So if I take my time with myself, I take my time with other people. I expect other people to take their time with me as well. I set the tone for how you gonna treat my pussy. So if I take my time with her, guess what you gonna do? Take your time as well. Like, that's like, I feel like the way your masturbation sessions, if you really like tease and romance yourself the way you should, then that's just literally setting the tone for the rest of your sex life. How you do this is how you're gonna do everything.
Right. So going back to that in the movie, you talk about taking your time. I feel like that was something that played into the sexual chemistry of Mea and Zaire.
For sure.
In a space where it was like, you said after a while, it's like, all right, come to my loft, woo. And then even the spot where it was like, he was hitting the bitches, obviously, with the script. Ain't that wave, baby? Fuck is you talking about?
Crazy as hell.
Draw the squiggly line, ho. Like,
his sugar mama was like, oh, he made you do that too. She wild as hell.
She ass bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Giving my game up and shit.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. I don't even understand the point of why she even went to, because she was like, oh, I wanted to talk to you because of his character, whatever. That whole scene seemed irrelevant as fuck.
Nice. I feel like it was the old lady trying to see what his new tenderoni was about.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, to the overall plot and how we know this weird ass, like the dramatization, the direction it went with that. It served no purpose. It literally did not feed into the plot.
I feel like that's how she found out about the painting, though. That's how she went back to the crib and was like, oh, yeah, you got all these bitches up here. Because the old hating ass bitch told her. So I feel like she played her role.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
She played her role to the point that it was supposed. And I guess it was for his character more so than anything to show that, hey, baby, I got a demographic of bitches. I got young married bitches. I got old single bitches. I got witness protection Mexican bitches. I got bitches. Like, I feel like that's the plot. Like, that was the point, to show my array of whores.
But not Mea leaving the country and running into
haphazardly running into this Mexican bitch they've been looking for however long now. You feel me?
Cause what?
And she wasn't even in Mexico. I think she said she was in the DR or some shit like that. And you happen to run into this woman
working on a resort.
Got your dumb ass maced with some bleach or whatever the fuck you let that Mexican lady spray your fucking ass and run off. Fucking maced your stupid ass, pushed the cart on you and got out of there.
Insane. So that definitely, it was given telenovela, because out of all of the countries,
you just happen to be out there getting your little jog on. She's talking about Heidi? That Mexican bitch said, no. bro, immediately ran. Fuck is you talking about?
Oh my
fuck outta there on
god.
her
Yes,
ass.
yes. Funny as hell. Yeah. How do you? I definitely feel like the sex was realistic in terms of like I said, outside of the romanticization of them like painting on each other. But I don't know. Maybe motherfuckers out here like making sex paintings.
Nah,
and
that
stuff.
seems crazy. I mean, I guess we was talking about that shit some months ago. The ladies now that's doing the paint with the booty cheeks and shit. Like, am I hitting after that though? Like, am I gonna let a chick? I'm trying to think. Like, because
Do you let the paint dry first?
You know what I'm saying?
I have
know.
questions.
Yeah, because now if you smacking that ass back, is now I got paint
And
in
now
my
I get
pubes and shit. Like that just seems crazy to me. Paint, cum, pubes. Like it's just
logistically
nuts
I
right
just
now.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it.
I feel like
but
I wouldn't have been mad minus the paint. Like and so again, I think that's what made it unrealistic for me. Like the passion and the sex in itself was like, the scene was cool, but I feel like, and I've had, I think, that type of like real life that was, I want to say, and not necessarily blackout, but that was that like, we both been anticipating this sex because he been knowing that he was gonna smash and he wanted to smash type shit, and she knew, but finally after, like you say, finding out her husband fake cheated, whatever, she could crash through that wall. So that was obviously gonna be some good sex regardless. Like, we ain't need the paint. I mean, and I don't know who said this was okay. Maybe it's equivalent to titties. I hate man butt, bro. I hate that every sex scene on television
they show man butt.
Why you showing this guy's booty, bro?
I think because for so long they only show like women
parts.
Yeah, so I think it's more of like a
equality. Titties and man butt is not the same. Or woman butt and man butt, for that matter.
But they want you to think that it's real. So if they covers up the body parts, you would be like, oh, they not having sex for real. Even though we know they're not having sex for real because it's not porn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to play with me. You ain't got to show me this nigga booty. And a lot of times, it'll be after the sex. Like, it's rare that you'll see a nigga's butt and they actually fucking. It's after the nigga stand up or when the nigga finna get in the shower. And it's like, nah, it's just random butt on the screen. Fuck is we showing this nigga's buttocks for?
That is hilarious.
Nuts.
Yeah. I will say, like I said, I thought the sexy part of the movie was when he told the white chick to leave so that him and Mia can kind of get it on. And he just like, I don't know, something about his dom energy in that moment. I'm like, this man cold. I liked it. I fucked with it. Again, a motherfucker. Excuse me, like.
Can you leave, please, Jody? I said, please.
I'm finna go leave and fuck this whole house up. The fuck,
no.
Yeah, I feel like I would be mad.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's my ego. That's my ego. I don't know. I ain't never been in that situation, so I'm only speculating.
Facts, yeah.
I'm only speculating, so I wouldn't know. So
what? We talked about the plot. We talked about the scenes.
We talked about their kinks already.
Which I think, to add, he had like a Hunters type vibe going. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I feel like she gave the perfect prey in regards to, like I said, that wanting to be a gazelle,
I can see
wanting
that.
to escape, but real life, the intrigue was always there. You know what I'm saying?
I can
Because
see
even when
that.
she first brought it to their attention, like, so-and-so came by my office, he wants me to represent him. It was like, she knew, but you knew nobody's gonna be in agreement with you representing this man. But the money And that be the thing about women sometimes that I find so funny. One thing that is hilarious to me is being actively and apparently manipulated by a woman. Like, a woman will like try to act like they're pulling the wool, but it's like, I see the wool, and niggas just go sometimes. Like, sometimes niggas just be like, alright, like, it ain't even like, but it's giving the woman that satisfaction of, you are the smarter species, so to speak, because that's the narrative. In some cases, women be smarter, but I don't know if it's the reality TV you say some of these bitches is watching, whatever, but it's getting, because I feel like she tried to like hold off as much as she could and be on some like, I'm a strong black woman.
And she told him like, look, I don't even want your case no more. Like, I'm trying to get up. Like, no, I can't do this. Like,
after she got hit though.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing too. Like, you knew at that moment you was supposed to be like, all right, you gotta fire me or some shit. I don't know, but he had money. He clearly was slanging pipe. But I will say this: I'm glad she didn't like reconnect with him. She kind of like disappeared in the wind.
That's what they give us. What you talking about? It'll be a Mea Culpa too. What you talking about? They ain't show that nigga dead. The nigga who got hit by that truck. What you talking about?
Oh my God.
Truck.
Yeah, but well, I mean, they said like, you know, when he tried to contact her or whatever, she threw the phone away or whatever.
She was on her Black Widow shit.
So dramatic.
Yeah, over
like,
the top.
Just
bro.
change your number.
Everything was over. Everything was over.
It's 2024. Just change your number, bro. Like you throwing a whole fucking phone away is crazy. Ain't nobody searching for you. It's not the FBI. Like,
and she was out there like a motherfucker was.
Yeah. Okay, Carmen Sandiego. You know like, all you had to do was change your number.
Yeah.
All you had to do was change your number. Like, she really dropped her shit like it was a burner.
I need to get with her of everything. Him, the husband shit.
Yeah, that was insane. Shit. That was insane. But I don't know. Overall, like, outside of like, you know, our, I guess, different qualms with how the movie kind of played out super dramatically, I think the sex was good in comparison to like what it could have been.
Yeah, I definitely think, and I think they did a good job of like having like polarizing each, like having bad sex, so to speak, in comparison to what it could be, should be, whatever. I think they did a good job of just kind of showing that difference in the space, but it just make it seem like, and this is about to sound terrible, respectable and responsible sex is weak. Cause here you got this married couple supposedly having sex, and this bitch is just in there like, But you got this nigga, just, let's talk about it, just got finished, just pulled raw meat, I'm assuming, out of this lady, only to go right. And I will say, it looked like the way they did it, they didn't immediately fuck, like they was finna fuck, and then he had put her on the bike.
They went for a ride first.
And then came back, I guess that loosened her up or some shit. I don't know. You feel me? But
at what point did he wash his dick though? With
her mouth, I'm sure. Fuck is you talking about? Washed it with her walls. Cause look. Hey.
Yeah. Let's hope for the best. We don't have enough information.
Yeast. What is you talking about? Fuck.
Funny as hell.
pH balance is shot.
Yeah, so we don't have enough information to make any jump to any conclusions about that. But from what we see, and only from what we see, that shit.
And I realized after, and not even just after watching that movie, like, movies don't promote safe sex. Almost 80% sex scenes that I see, I feel like movies,
ain't nobody
they
think about
up joint.
Ain't nobody think about it.
Just up joint and start piping. Like, damn. And that's why shit be fucked up, man. Because
even when we talked about booty call, like, they made safe sex a joke.
On me.
They made safe sex a joke.
Buns and them had got straight to it. Fuck is you talking about? Like, I feel like in movies, sex is always spur of the moment. It's always, fuck it. You brought pussy with you, right? Cool. I got meat on me. And here you go.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
very
insane.
much so.
Well, that's what we have for today's episode. Movies is not promoting safe sex. That's crazy. Oh shit, the camera went out. So we really got to end this shit then.
Yeah.
All right.
Just end the audio, or you want to put another battery in?
Yeah, put another battery in just so we can wrap it up.
At least we're promoting
right.
safety.
At least we're promoting safety. You said it's at an hour. Well, that's it for this episode of Skinemax. Sure. As always, you can tune in to Provocative on all of the platforms. Apple, Spotify, and YouTube have video, and all of the other streaming sites have audio. Please make sure you guys are hitting the follow and or subscribe button. Make sure y'all leaving a rate and a review for the show as well. And follow me on Instagram, JODYPRHOE. Or you can follow the show at Provocative.
Facts. Be sure to check out Bonding with Boogie and A Precious Perspective. And also you can follow me on IG at Precious Guys, PRECIOUSGODZ. And that's it.
That's all we got. See y'all later.
Peace.
Before you go, I want to remind you to embrace your inner hoe. Thank you for tuning in to Provocative, and don't forget to follow us on all streaming platforms. Happy hoeing. PRHOEVOCATIVE. Spell with the word hoe because deep down, we all got some hoe in us. And this is your safe space to be unapologetically provocative.
Oh, is my growl too masculine?
Put the nigga in missionary. What the fuck?